What's up, everybody? Okay, so we're painting this thing today. Primer, paint, and clear. That's the hope. It is a super hot Florida day. I am sweating already. Wearing my bathing suit. When I'm editing my other videos and I'm wearing normal clothes, I feel like I look like I've peed myself. It always makes me think of Billy Madison. Of course I peed my pants. Everybody pees their pants. It's the coolest. Couple things right off the bat. A, I am not a painter. B, I'm not a bodywork guy. If you've watched my previous episodes getting this thing prepped and ready, you'll have known that. But I realized this could be the big reveal. You know, maybe more people turn up for this video and want to hate the hell out of it. But so I have sanded this thing the best that I can. I've cleaned it all up. I've shop vacked it, wiped it up, you know, try to get all the little debris and sandings off. See, I've got the mirrors off, everything's taped up on the outside. And as you can see down there, there is a lot of sun. So I've tried to keep this thing up and out, and we're mostly in the shade. Got just a little bit right there that's in the sun, but I can maybe put something over the window to cover that. Don't fall, camera. These guys, I'm just gonna pick up all out of here. So I am really hoping that the rain holds off today. I think it's gonna be okay. But I've thought that before, so, you know. Another benefit of having the swimsuit on already is to jump in the pool when I am done. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and show you what products I'm using. Sweat. All right, so here's the stuff I'm using. And no, I'm not just using one can of each. Or am I? Ultimate budget version. No, so these are all Duplicolor. No, this isn't sponsored by Duplicolor. I wish it was, I wish it sent me stuff. But this is an automotive primer white. I figure that's obviously because my inside of my car is white. It's not frost white like this car is, but you know, I figure it's gonna be better than the gray. So I got multiple cans of that. This right here is Frost White, again from Duplicolor. It is a Honda color, original Honda color as it says. Frost White, you can find this at all the local auto parts stores. And then this guy right here, I get off of Amazon. It's called 2K Clear. I use this stuff inside my engine bay, and man, it works really, really good. It's super clear. A lot of the other automotive clears, I've tried 2 other ones, and the other ones that I've tried, they come out kind of yellowish. This one does not. I really like this stuff. Oh my God, the sweat. All right, everybody, let's start primering. So what's up, everybody? Thank you for being here. So this primer, I ended up using 4 cans of this in total. I did 2 cans, as you'll end up seeing on the bottom of the car, like the floor. That includes the hatch area as well. And then I ended up using 1 can each on each of the doors. So 4 cans in total, and this stuff worked out really well. And you know, it's surprising. It, you know, it's white, I guess, so it shouldn't be that surprising, but it's pretty close to that frost white color. Obviously, this is just a really dulled out, matte looking finish. You know, it's primer. But yeah, it really was good. I'm happy I went with this as opposed to the gray, which is more commonly found, I guess. I just figured with the white interior of the car, that was the way to go. So if your car is white, I would highly recommend getting this white primer as well. You know, it just did what primer's supposed to. It filled in the little bit of scratches that I had, and it really smoothed everything out, just getting ready for paint. All right, so that's one can down. It says wait 10 minutes and then go ahead and spray again. And I went ahead and just did a light coat. You know, I really tried my best to not sit there and try to blast spots away. Just get the light coat down, wait, step away, then we'll come back to it with the next can. So these doors, man, if y'all haven't, check out my other episodes where I was prepping the car. Man, these doors were by far the hardest thing to do. They had that kind of putty stuff on it, you know, whatever helps keep that door card on. Man, that stuff was really hard to chip up, but it ended up working out great, and I'm really happy with how the doors ended up coming out. Now I know it's only primer, but that's coming good so far. And so with those 2 cans of primer put down, I let it dry for 10 minutes like it had said. Probably ended up being a little bit longer, but everything was dry to the touch. I felt good about it. So I vacuumed it out just a little bit, and then I started spraying with the Frost White. Even though this is like a joke, I guess, spray paint cans, it lays down the paint really well, man. You know, I think the secret to this is to not kill it the first go around. And by not kill it, I mean, don't just sit there and blast spots away. You gotta lay down like a thin coat of it and then walk away. Literally move on and do something else, spray somewhere else. You'll be happy in the end because you won't have these big blotchy spots. All right, so update. I have run out of paint. 4 cans down and 2 cans of primer, and I still got some spots showing. Let me show you where I'm at. I'm gonna have to go get more paint. So this is what I've got going, and it's looking really good. It is for sure coming along, but there are still a good amount of spots where, you know, there's no way I can even kind of say, well, it's done, because it's not. But man, it is coming out. So yeah, this is what I'm looking like. I'm gonna be getting more paint, and I'll pick this up. So what do you guys think so far? Obviously, I'm not a painter. I'm not a bodywork guy. I mean, geez, I even ran out of the spray paint, so obviously I didn't know how much I needed. But man, I think this thing's coming along really well. Considering how inexpensive this job is, and it's really a lot about the prep work, which I think is painting in general. Maybe some painters out there could tell me. But you know, it's an interesting subject. I really like doing it. But so anyway, I'm on my way to go ahead and get some lunch from my wife and I, because we're starving now. And this is a good opportunity for me to go ahead and pick up some of the paint again. So yeah. Check out this door. You know, that's just after the primer. So going ahead and laying down this Frost White over top, it really started to take shape. You know, at this point I was really like, okay, this is coming together. I think I'm doing a good job. As you'll see here, I tried to spray inside the wells too, or the cavity, whatever you want to call it. I did that on the doors as well as inside of the cab, in the body. You'll see coming up. Looking good. All right, that's 6 cans done. So while this thing is drying here, we can take a look, and man, you know, say what you will about it. It is a spray paint job. I totally realize that, but dude, it is so much better than what it was already. I really tried my best not to go ahead and just go ham on this thing and spray super heavy coats. I really went and sprayed coats and moved on. And because of that, there's not too many drips anywhere. There's a few spots, of course, but it's not that bad. One thing that I'm really happy with is how these doors are coming out. If you remember before, there was all kind of nasty putty or whatever on there holding the door card on. Totally gone, chipped all that away. And even just with the flat white on there, man, they look so much better. I also sprayed inside those wells right there, so it's nice and white. Same thing on this side and up in the back. So hopefully once we get some clear coat in this thing, it's gonna shine a little bit. And that's what I'm gonna do now. I'm just letting this thing dry a little bit, air out, and yeah, I'm gonna get the clear going, and I'm gonna get myself some water too, because yeah, the sweat is real again. And just to show you guys up in here, I sprayed over top of those block off plates there. I think that'll be cool and white. And then like this guy right here with the fuel pump cover, I'm gonna be taking that off again at some point, and we'll go ahead and paint that black or silver or something, I don't know. But for right now, it's overspray. And so here's the stuff I'm using for the clear coat. 2K Clear Glamour, this Spray Max. This stuff works really, really good, man. I've used it inside my engine bay and I've had really happy results with it. I got 5 cans, as you see. I don't know how much I need, but you know, hopefully that's gonna be enough. And then comes the clear coat. Man, this stuff seriously is awesome, but it is hardcore. You definitely wanna make sure to wear your mask. I even put these goggles on because it said it could irritate your eyes too. Just, you know, mind the warnings, for real. You see how much spray and just stuff is going everywhere. And I'm outside, I'm in my driveway, you know, definitely do this kind of thing outside where it's well ventilated. Do not go in the garage and do this. This stuff seems to be covering a lot of area. That's really good. Like I was thinking I was just gonna do that section, then maybe back here, but it's covering a lot, man. I pretty much did the whole side of the car. And I laid it on thick too, so that's really good. I got the second can here. I'm just gonna keep going a little bit more and then continue my way over. And womp, 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 womp. Forgot to take the mask off. But if you want my advice on this clear coat, lay it down thick. Don't be afraid, don't be shy. Lay it down super thick, and that way it actually comes out really nice and shiny and glossy. It looks great. I'm working on the 4th can here, and to be honest, that probably could end up doing it, but I'm gonna go ahead and use all 5. You know, why not? Bugs. So listen, I know this is a spray paint job. I get it. But compared to what it was, to what it is now, I would take this any day of the week. I'll try to come out later in the day too and include shots in this video of when the light is a little better, because it's super harsh right now. You know, I'm out in the middle of the day here. But this thing looks super glossy. And compared to what it was, which was totally dirt-filled and nasty, this is a million times better. So if I think back, this was, I believe, 6 cans of the Frost White, that Duplicolor, and then this ended up being 5 cans of the clear coat that I used. I definitely could have got away with 4, but I think 5 ended up producing a better result. So like I was able to lay it down a little bit thicker everywhere, you know, and that really is the trick to using that stuff, is lay it down thick. Don't do like with the paint where you go and just lightly coat it at first. No, be like, you know, lay that stuff down, and it comes out much better. So after I got done spraying everything, I just let the car sit outside for a couple of hours. Thankfully, no rain happened. Everything is super dry at this point. I just wanted to go ahead and put the mirrors back on, make it look like a car again on the outside. But so yeah, you see me taking off the masking, the tape, and the paper towels, and yeah, it came out good, you guys. I know this isn't a perfect paint job. I am not a painter. I'm not a bodywork guy, as I've mentioned a million times now, but I'm really happy with the work that I did. And compared to the way the car looked before, I mean, come on. It's actually glossy and shiny now. And you know, if dirt and stuff gets on it, I can actually wipe it up. It won't just blend in with the rest of the dirt. It looked so bad before, man. And now, like, it just feels like a new car to me. Honestly, it does. You know, and I don't know. I think it's the whole working on the car yourself and putting the effort in yourself that really makes it rewarding. I would rather have this type of work on this car, you know, the type of work where I did it myself, because I feel like proud of it, you know? I feel like I've done something that I can be proud of. It's not perfect, but you know, I kind of like that, man. It's my little track car, you know, it's not a show car. If this was a show car, then yeah, this would be a joke video, really. But you know, it's not. It's a track car, it's a ton of fun, and I just feel more connected to the car now that I've done all this work myself. Yeah, my e-brake handle's still gross, and I'm gonna be painting that thing up, but you know, for right now, it is what it is. Kind of like unwrapping a really old and somewhat rusted Christmas present right now. Alright, so check this out, you guys. It is looking really good now. And here's the final product, you guys. Check it out. I'm just gonna let these clips play. I didn't really edit them too much. I'm just letting you check out the inside of the car. I really hope you enjoy it. I love it. Again, I know it's not perfect, but man, I love it just the way it is. And I'm proud of myself for doing it. It definitely takes a lot of effort, and that's something I'm proud of in the first place. You know, put the time in yourself. Be proud of stuff. Do it yourself, figure it out. It's so much more fun and so much more rewarding. Please check out our Instagram. It's refine_movement. We're trying to post up on there, a lot of cool stuff. Check out the stickers and t-shirts, and we sure appreciate your support for our little channel here. So thank you all so much for watching. A lot more to come. Talk to you in the next one.